Welcome back, my cannonballs. I know I'm supposed to be asleep right now, but I had some on my mind that I don't wanted to say. I have freedom of speech, the First Amendment. So therefore, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. I'm not harassing anybody. I'm not making threats. I'm not acting inappropriately, whether it's seen, you know, or whether unseen. I have the right to speak to speak how I want to speak on my channel, since so much of my business has been put out there. I mean everything. And people want to try to have the nerve to say that I shouldn't be speaking about that. I never said anything bad about it. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm It's funny to me, but I'm happy. I'm trying not to laugh. But I'm happy. I am. I'm really, really happy for certain individuals out here, because you know why? What may happen to me could happen to whoever out there that you choose to be with. I mean, that's not something that I'm concerned about, but I know that we all know that, you know, what goes around comes around. So, what happened to me, it can easily happen to anyone out there. But I have a right to say whatever I want to say on my channel. I don't give a damn. I'm not the one, you know, calling people out on about their business. I don't have to do that. And I still won't do it to this day. Even though the world would want me to just say mean things, because mean things have been said about me. Well, you know what? That stuff has went in one end right out the other. I'm not upset. I'm not mad about it anymore. I was mad, a little angry about it. Not mad about it at all. At all. I have let all that stuff go. It's a new day. I don't walk around still holding on to the past. I'm in the present, really in the now, you know? So therefore, whatever happens tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, it is what it is, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there, you know? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So many people that they love to stop you from speaking, but not damn time have you attempt to try to stop them from speaking and speaking their minds when people were in the wrong. I mean, in the wrong. In the wrong. And not damn time that I even try to go here and go there just so I can get a few folks to shut up. You know why? This is just the internet. It ain't that deep for me. Now, when it comes to the threats, that's serious. That's serious. And I didn't need anybody on YouTube to tell me to go here and go there. I chose to do it. I chose to do it on my own because I seen it for myself and I heard what was said about my loved ones and me. Yes, indeed. I heard it. So I had no other choice but to do what I did. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it. But one thing I won't do, I won't lose my freedom over foolishness. I will be playing the game that some of you guys are trying to get me to play. I won't be falling to the traps that you guys are trying to set up for me. I won't. That's what you call being a man. Okay? That's what you call being a man, like a mature man. I don't want to be on some girly type of stuff because that's really not who I am. But I'm a man. I'm a young man. I don't give a damn about the work situation. I don't give a damn about none of that. I know what I have done in this lifestyle. I mean, in this life, and whether you've seen it or not, it doesn't matter to me. But I am a man still. First, I'm a man that haven't give up, that haven't given up, that had to always deal with whatever he was feeling on the inside when he was pushed off. Only got the crumbs. I was still that man. When folks wrote me off plenty of times, I was still that young black man that held my head up high. When them tears was falling down, I still had to stand up and be a man. When I felt so lonely and lost in the world, I still had to get my ass up and still be a man. And I refuse to stop being a young man that I am at this age over chatter it's meaningless. It's meaningless to me. It really is. It really is. See, I don't have to hoop and holler anytime I press record. I don't have to do all of that. I don't. For what? So I could be on some medicine? No. I don't want to do all that. I don't have to. I feel like it's a time and it's a place for that type of energy. But I'm finna go to sleep. And I don't need to be, you know, acting a fool with strangers that I would never even meet again in my life, let alone know. That goes for anybody. I will not be summons, or sun, well, not summons, sunned. See, it's time for you to go to sleep. But I will not be sunned, you know, like I'm a child, like someone's going to do something to me. I don't give a damn at this point. I really don't. Because I know what I done did and what I have not did. I haven't tried to humiliate, people on here. I haven't tried to expose this and expose that. Oh, but when it came to me, that happened to me. Yeah, it did. That happened. And people expect for me to be all happy-go-lucky. No, it doesn't bother me anymore. But just know, I went through that, and therefore, you know, I can speak just like any of these individuals I hear out speaking about any goddamn thing they may see. Don't put it out there on YouTube. We won't talk about it. You think what they say? I believe so. So I have a right. I have a good right. I'm not any of you guys' child, So therefore, no one can tell me. They can't tell me. Don't talk about this and don't talk about that. I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I feel like it. I am. And if you wanna continue to make commentary and do your videos about what I display on here for you guys to see, you can too. Go right ahead. Because you got a right. You got a right. Hell, it's been like this it's been like this the majority of my life. Oh my goodness, everybody else can say everything else, but when it comes to me, oh my goodness, I'm the one that's in the wrong. I'm the one that's wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Not wrong at all. I'm not wrong at all. Now, was I stupid at a point? Yeah, I was stupid. I was stupid as hell. Stupid as hell for putting up with unacceptable behavior. Dumb. I can admit, yeah, I was dumb for allowing bullshit like that to happen. All because I'm trying to make something work. But I know when people deal with other things and they can't handle certain things, you can't make it work. You cannot try to fix it. It takes the individual to fix themselves. And that's what I have learned. You can't change a cheater. You can't change a hoe. You can't even change you can't even change your grandparents or your parents. They're always gonna still be that same person. Not unless if they want to change. And I'm gonna still be the same person that I know how to be. Like I taught myself how to be. A man. Yeah, I may have had um a few people in my life to show me and guide me, but without having a father, I still had to do things the manly way, no matter what it is. I'm not I don't harp on the loss of my father at all. I never knew him. The only thing I've have heard of him was stories and pictures. But that won't stop me from going out there and making a difference for myself. When people like to, bring up that, they can talk about that all they want to. It doesn't affect me. Just like when people died in this house that I'm in, that doesn't affect me. You guys never knew them. And they didn't know you guys. So any type of insults about them, that won't hurt me. That won't make me mad. That won't make me sad. And the damn show won't make me cry a river. It won't. And you can talk, and they can talk about all the people that's around that's still alive that know me. That won't hurt me either. Cause you know what? I know my mother for a fact. She ain't hurting. I don't give a damn if she married someone that may have worked. I mean, that may have did some time service. I don't mean that. She's good already. She's good. She is good. She's good. It doesn't matter to me when it comes to people trying to insult people and what they do and how they did it in their life. I don't have to brag about their achievements because what have I achieved yet? You know, that's the question I should be asking myself before I attempt to try to go in on people. Can't really speak about that because hey, ain't too much have changed in certain departments. So I'd be a fool trying to live off or come really brag about somebody else's achievements in their life when I haven't did too much of what they done already done. hmm I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But no one will stop me from talking. No one will. Just like I didn't stop this person and that person that was trying to talk shit about me, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna continue to speak. However long I choose to stay on this apparatus. Because I don't bother nobody. But it's always a few in the bunch trying to bother me on stupid petty shit. If something is triggering you so much, why give it your attention? Why give it your attention? If something is triggering you that much, sometimes it's best for people to cut things off. Put your focus on something else. I do it all the time. When I'm tired of listening to the cussing outs and the drags, I go into another different world You know why? Because it's too much. It's too much of the same old, same commentary, the same opinions, the same biasness. Sometimes it's just best to click off and watch something else that's a little positive. You know, it is. It's important. And that's what I do. And I would suggest that to people that do get triggered kind of easily. Because being triggered all the time, that may can get you hurt out here in this world. It's somebody, like the old book says, it's somebody crazier than you are. And you wouldn't want to be in certain situations where you find yourself getting hurt, stumped out, beat up. That's why I'm no fool. Baby, I pick my battles, and you're not gonna be picking, I'm not gonna be busted up. And look, I will only fight when I have to. But baby, from now on, I will not be fighting anymore. Mm-mm. I am not finna be over here in pain, in pain, swollen up. Hell no. The last altercation I was in, my body was aching. Shoulder is still aching. It's been 2 weeks now, but my shoulder is still my shoulder is still aching. Scar is just now starting to heal up. Hell, something happened to my lip where it's like a little hard little dot in the between. I mean, in the middle of the flesh, and then it's not supposed to really be there, but I guess it's gonna be there for the time being. But I'm glad it's not a permanent mark on my top and bottom lip. It's only on the inside. Thank good. Thank you, Jesus, because I could have been toe up, and I'm glad I'm not. But that's why I'm not fighting anymore. I will call 911. I will call 12 real quick. I would call 12. They can call me a bitch ass nigga, punk ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, a sorry ass nigga. I can be all that in a bag of chips. I don't give a damn. I'm not finna be out here fucking up my body, my young body, for some stupid ass foolishness. Hell no. That's why I don't deal with folks to this day. I don't deal with a lot of people at all. Even though it may come off as if I'm just so this and such and such, and so this and so that, you know, I'm not. I'm really not. But you guys won't know that because you guys don't really know me like that. So y'all just gonna believe what y'all are gonna believe, which is kind of a little silly to me because anybody can say anything out their ass, but do you got any proof of that? Do you know that? Do you know that to be a fact? Like, do you know? Do you really know? You know, that's why I cringe when people say my perception of you have changed. Well, I ain't looking at you as some type of God. I'm taking you for who you are at face value. And I would suggest none of you guys should look at me like I'm perfect because I'm not. Please don't. Mm-mm. Don't look at me in that way. I'm a sweet person, but I'm not a perfect person. I'm not perfect at all. I'm far from it. I'm far from it. But I just tell people for who they are. I just accept people at face value for who you are. And when you show me different, I know how to move around. I've been moved around a long time ago from certain individuals. You know, a lot of people show me who they really are. I just don't say anything. I just keep letting them be that thing. Who they really are. No one can fool me. No one can play in my face. No one can. No one can. And I'm being honest about that. No one can play in my face. They may not think I move so. They may think that I don't move so fast, but baby, I done already peeped everything when it comes to anybody that knows me, and I know of them. I'm not a fool. Just because I won't announce it to you, don't mean I ain't seen it, or I don't know of it, of that behavior. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I'm no dummy over here. I may not be the sharpest, but I'm not the dullest. I'm not the dullest at all, or the weakest. Cause I don't live in I don't walk around this city or let alone this world in fear for my life. For what? For what? I don't. Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Okay? Either you're gonna make it out of it or you're not. Either you're gonna live or you're gonna die. It's all in God's hands, if you ask me. He knows your birth date and he knows your death date. Just keep living your life. Just keep living your life. hmm That should be the motto. You got so many people out here so scared to do this and scared to do that. Hmm. All you gotta do, look, all you gotta have is money to do anything out here in this world. You can do it. And even if you don't have enough money, you still can go out there and try to do something. Whether it's just a walk in the park, a swim, play basketball, baseball, go to a volleyball game, football game, you know, whether it's to a small fair. Anybody can do something out here. Whether it's meeting someone new, anybody can do that. Anybody can have fun. Anybody can just go out there and do whatever they have set in their minds that they want to do. No one is exempt from it unless if you have been locked down or you're in a different type of situation and you're not able to really get out like that. But me personally, since I don't have a car, I don't let that stop me. I will get around the best way I know how to, with or without the help. Yes, indeed. I will walk. A young lady stopped me earlier, 2 days ago, I put it like that, and told me, she was like, how come you walking in the heat? And I told her, I'm young, baby. I'm still young. Just because it's hot and I need something right now, don't mean I'm finna just wait certain hours. See, I'm on my time. And whatever I need to go out there and get for the time being, I'll go out there and get it at the right times. Not waiting till late, putting things off and then wonder why I can't get it because they already closed. Mm-mm. I get everything in early in the morning time. So come nighttime, I don't have to get out the house because it's a lot of things that be happening. You know, sometimes it's not so busy, and other times it is. Me personally, I don't like large crowds, and I don't like to be around a bunch of rowdy people, and especially the people that don't and especially the ones that don't know how to act. I don't like that. I don't like that type of crowd at all. I don't. I don't have. I don't have urges to be around a lot of people like that. I really don't. I would get out when I want to get out, not when people want me to get out. That's why no one can control me. Not even my own mother can control me, or my grandfather, or my aunties, or my uncles, or my cousins. No one can control me. I run me now, like I've been doing it. I've been running me ever since I turned that age, 21. No, really 20, but 21. That's when it really started popping off for me, making my own choices, doing my own things that I wanted to do, not being controlled by somebody else or being under pressure. I'm not under pressure when it comes to nobody. It's either yes or no. Some may think differently, but some don't know me. I would tell you no in a heartbeat, and I would barely even want to help you with anything because I know people in their games, and I don't have time for games. I don't have time for the manipulation. I don't have time for that sob story. I don't have time for none of that. Just get out of my face. Leave me alone. I ain't got to talk to you. That's how I am. Some may call it mean, but the world has made me this way over the years. Yes, I can be nice to you, but you will get another side from me, especially when I see disrespect. When I'm receiving disrespect, you're gonna get another side. That goes for anybody, male or female. I ain't gonna lie to you. You'll get another side from me, and it'll be a side that you would not even expect for me to be like, because you'll be so used to the other side. And I don't always show my other side a lot. Sometimes you get it on here, but you know, it's different when it's in person. It's different when sometimes people may call on you for help. It'll be different. It'll be different. Am I changing? No, I'm not. I'll probably die like this, the way that I am. I've been this way a long time. A long time. And I don't think any change is going to come so soon. Like most folks want me to change, but I'm not. Mm-mm, I'm not. I see right through a lot of people, a lot of their games and their tactics. But I'm the sneaky one, though. Hmm? Yeah, I'll be that. I'll be that. But like I said, I'm still going to speak my mind all the time, with or without anybody listening to me. Because usually I have the spirit of discernment that we all are blessed with, and I use it to the best of my abilities. I don't have to second guess. I go with my first thought. I do, and it hasn't failed me yet. Well, I'm that in tune. I'm that in tune who I'm dealing with. I'm that in tune when it comes to what is being said to me. I'm that in tune. See, some folks may think I'm crazy, but I'm sane, not insane. Now, I could act crazy. I could have been crazy and did some drugs that I should have never even tried, even though I never did. But if I did, I could have did that and lost my damn mind. You know, there's people right now that's my age. They're bums now. They're out there walking the streets asking for ice. Asking for ice. Not the ice that you chew on, the ice that you smoke. And that's sad, to lose who you are to a drug. It's really sad. But I don't feel sorry for them. They chose that, I didn't. My best advice, just say no. That's all I can say. And whatever you do, just do it in moderation. And do it in moderation. I am trying to work on certain things when it comes to doing things in moderation. Because I do have a few habits, little bad habits, but I'm trying to work on that. See, this is advice for me to you and back to myself as well. Because there's been a lot of people that has been saying this and saying that and laughing at my situations, but it's all right. It still ain't. It still hasn't broken me down to pieces. I'm still not shattered. I'm still not shattered by the words of people, by the laughters of others. I'm still not weeping because of what could or what someone tried to attempt to hurt a feeling that resides within me. Mm-mm. Although I may not have a father to show me certain things, but I had a mother, I had a grandmother, a grandfather, two of them. I'm glad they showed me certain things to be strong when the storm comes. Still be strong when the sun comes out. Be strong and hold on. But it's going to be more of things that I got to face when they are not around anymore. I got to be very, very independent then. Most definitely, just like everybody else out there. Mm-hmm. Sure do. But I'm not going to let fear stop me from doing what I got to do for myself. I'm not going to let what someone is saying shady or how they think my life is going to go. I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I got to do for me. I won't. Keep assuming. Keep making your accusations. Keep thinking the wrong thing than what you should be thinking when it comes to me. Keep doing it. Keep it up. Because I'll show you better than I can tell you. I'll let know you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.